Hello everyone, welcome back. Alright, so we're currently on the Tempest, and I think the plan for today is to go to, let me see here, the Anon system. Alright, so we are working on a Trail of Hope. After establishing a new outpost, Tan and the Initiative have more faith in your abilities as Pathfinder. You are now free to follow the lead you discovered in the Remnant Vault on Eos, the existence of a potentially active vault. This lead is your best hope to making Helios a home. Alright. Let's go. Okay, how do I do that? Research Center. We go this way? This way. What was that thing to click on? Oh, just the stairs. Okay. Alright, let's go, team. This is so exciting. Look how beautiful this is. Oh, I love sci-fi. Okay. Okay. So we want to... Wow, I cannot read that. That is like... Okay, there we are. System view. Okay.
Anomaly detected.
We'll explore that stuff later. We want to go... Ooh, there's something here too. Pfeiffer. Right. We will do that later. Let's go to the Anon system.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop now!
The heck is that?
Cat ships. A dozen. No, more.
Oh shit.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
We'll scan them back!
Scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant?
Me, right here.
Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
Okay.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the Initiative.
You'll come with me.
Okay.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I might understand. Try me.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
How is that defiance? If I said I'm mad, that would be defiance.
Sam,
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
do it! Report. Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors. Scourge got it? Yes.
Get us out of here.
Why did they fly us through the Scourge?
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah, but who the hell was that guy?
The leader.
We've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway? Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates. You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
Shit.
We're being contacted. We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
We come in peace.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av Naleseto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down. Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful.
That is lovely. So is this an indigenous?
We need in that vault.
An indigenous
Please.
like
You're not really going out there on your own.
species.
We can't
here?
afford a repeat of last time.
Okay.
I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
Light. That's so rude. He's like, no pressure, lighten up. That's so mean. Why would anyone say that? She's the leader of this area. Like, you can't go around just being like a bitch. Yeah, this is a great moment.
This is what it's all about, right? New worlds, new aliens. Wish me luck.
So maybe these aliens can tell us what the hell is going on here. They seem friendly.
Tasko Jabba Yenvad.
Get us qual time yahal.
Thank you.
Hey, Hamdal Gauss.
Mason Roa.
Okay.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
She's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
Let's see. I'm sorry to exchange knowledge. We come in peace. You have a vault. We come in peace. I think we should start off with that.
We come with a spirit of cooperation and to live in harmony.
We've heard that before. I'll inform
Have you?
Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
Yeah, it's best to make friends with these people because they might know about the vault and the remnants, so we don't just want to, like... It'd be foolish to, like...
Follow closely.
Okay,
Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone.
noted.
Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Okay, I will just follow
Understood.
you.
Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
Okay.
What's happening? This isn't safe. We should lock it up.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This isn't safe. It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shai handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
That's a fair point.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us?
She, not it. And stop staring.
I can't see.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
Oh
He
my
won't.
god. If Effort
But you
doesn't
need
like
to
me.
earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
Okay, how old is my character? Can I pretend she's super
This
young
is
and
the
that's why she says
Resistance
dumb
headquarters.
things?
Ephra is waiting inside.
Or pretend she just like turned 18 or something. Okay.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault.
They
Don't
are
get kicked out,
bullies?
Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No. I am telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay?
Is that his younger brother?
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
Understood.
We've had our own run-ins with the cat.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the
Who's the
Ket
Archon?
mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting,
Wait, the cat kidnap you? Steal your people?
and the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Alright, well we
Is
have
it
a common
attrition?
enemy we found our
What are
friend.
they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
Damn right, I apologize. I mean, I don't want to be rude to these people, I'm sorry.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed.
Of course.
She's lost to us, and you.
I can do without her. Does it have to be her?
Let me show you what I can do. I won't take one step without your approval.
You have no idea what you're dealing with. The Angara learned years ago the perils of messing with vaults. So did the Ket, for that matter. We're done here.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want. But when she tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
I'm grateful.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
Wait, what are we doing? Are we going to the vault? Return to the Tempest.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Wait, what's happening? You've made contact with the Angara and met Ephra, the leader of the Resistance. However, the Angara don't trust you, and without their trust, they refuse to give you access to the vault on Aya. Return to the Tempest. How do I fix this? Check your email from PB. Okay. The journey so far. I feel like I need to read this. Okay. We can read him later. You've socialized a little with Cora, learning more about her background as a biotic and Asari commando. You and Callow sometimes chat in your free time. Callow will take any excuse to talk about the Tempest. It seems that Callow and Gil Brody don't get along. Callow doesn't seem inclined to discuss it. First impressions of Liam. He's a real booster for the initiative and always gives his all for the mission. Despite her years of experience, Lexi feels a little daunted by working in the field. However, she is excited about the prospect of researching the cat. PB mostly keeps out of the way. She's guarded about herself, and you've pushed back a little. Vetra likes to describe herself as someone who gets things done. She seems very committed to your mission and the Pathfinder team's success. The fact that she brought her sister Sid with her to Andromeda might have something to do with her dedication. You've left Gil to his job taking care of the Tempest systems, which seems to keep him busy. Suvi Anwar is the Tempest resident science officer. She works closely with the research team on the Nexus, analyzing the data you and Sam collect in the field. While chatting, Suvi revealed herself to be a spiritual person. You've entered into an invigorating discussion about faith, with Suvi appearing to come away respecting your position while staying firm in her own. Oh, okay, so he's a part of my crew now. Ajal Amadarov has joined the Pathfinder team. His good intentions to help you gain the trust of the Angara seem sincere. However, he's keeping you at arm's length for now, and it seems that you'll need to gain his trust too. What am I? Okay, so he's joined us, and now we're leaving. I can't go to the vault, I guess. Okay, let's read about Drac. After earning Nakmor Drac's respect on Eos, he agreed to join your squad. The Tempest is a little cozy for a Krogan, but the old-timers made himself comfortable. When not regaling the crew with stories, he hangs out in the galley, tinkering with his guns. Drac was one of many Krogan woken from stasis to help put down a mutiny on the Nexus. When the Krogan weren't given the authority they were promised, his people left to settle Helios their own way. Drac's granddaughter Kesh stayed on the Nexus. He might say she's keeping them honest. A mid-level politician named William Spender was the one who talked the Krogan into putting down the Nexus mutiny under false pretenses. Drac and Kesh both suspect Spender's connected to exiles, but can't prove it. They've asked you to help investigate. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You still mourn the loss of your father, Alec, a man you loved and respected. You hope you made him proud as Pathfinder. You started the search for answers to the mystery about why your father made you Pathfinder. You visited your... Okay, he made me Pathfinder because I was the only option. Why is this game being like... Alec went rogue and chose me over Cora when literally my helmet was cracked. I was dying. My father was the only one there. He literally, like saved my life at the expense of his. He gave me his helmet and then transferred his knowledge to me and then died, and we were the only two there. It's not that like he actively was like, you're next in line instead of Cora. It's like, it was like a really dire situation. It was either I live or I die, and he chose me. Ugh, fuck, whatever. You visited your brother Scott while he was in a coma. You were honest with your brother and told him Dad was killed on Habitat 7. You were honest with Scott about the struggles you faced in finding home. Of course I'm not going to lie to my brother. You don't lie to your family. The Andromeda Initiative. Okay. I need Angara. Data on the biology, culture, and history of the Angara species. Okay, I just want to understand what's going on. Okay, so the Angara, a sentient species who appear to be local to the Helios cluster. Unlike the Ket, they are willing to open diplomatic relations, although admittedly guarded, and have allowed a small degree of access to their sovereign planet Aya. We are still in an information gathering stage of first contact, but it is evident that the Angara have a continuing and organized campaign of resistance against the Ket presence in Helios. This suggests that their support and expertise will be invaluable if secured. Notable individuals we have met thus far include Perrin Shi, the governor of Aya, Evra D. Tershav, leader of the Angarian resistance, and Ajal Amadarov, who is accompanying us as an envoy through Angarian space. Before Evra assumed command of the resistance, he claims it was a disorganized and ineffectual group of zealots who were sliding into irrelevance. In fact, Ajal explains it was the resistance's failure to protect Evra's family from the Ket that drove Evra to join the group with the goal of turning it into the effective guerrilla army it aspired to be. Resistance distributed literature explains that Evra's single-minded dedication to his cause became evident when he led a successful raid on a Ket slave labor camp, reporting that Evra's resistance forces liberated hundreds of Angarian prisoners before wiping out an entire battalion of Ket sent to stop the attack. According to Jal, Evra is feared by his resistance subordinates and respected by Angarian leaders, but he remains an isolated individual. He keeps no close ties by design. Everyone in the resistance is expendable, and Evra is said to understand too well the pain that comes with losing those closest to him. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're going back to the ship and we can't explore the vault. I guess we have to go save that person? Okay.
Be careful out
I mean, there's people who need to talk to me here, it looks like.
I'm
You?
here to assist you, Pathfinder.
Are you my friend? Who are you?
I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paran Shai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits. Until that changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
Jal.
Sounded like you and Joel know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture is complex.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. A museum curator and a colony supplier asked to meet you. They're waiting nearby. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard, the people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Ket, and Aya cannot support all of us.
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my questions, right?
I assist the governor in all matters. While you're here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak with him. You?
Nice save.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
Adventure.
I couldn't resist the adventure of a lifetime.
I know the feeling. There's a rush in taking a chance and hoping for the best.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
Absolutely nothing.
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with the new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
Takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
I am.
Now's your chance to prove it. You want to earn Aya's respect, right? Recovering our past will go a long way.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
My brother is one of those who thinks Ephra and his people will get us in trouble.
Sorry to hear it. I mean, our luck's running high when you think about it. What's their purpose?
You?
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The cat offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes.
That's bold.
Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
We might have different definitions of trouble. What do you mean?
Natural hazards, wild predators, misadventure, what do you mean?
Same thing. What's your supplier carrying exactly?
Supplies I need, exactly. Things to keep my people alive. Essentials. You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Keldo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Okay.
Look, it's the alien.
The size of that ship.
Alright, let's go to the Tempest. What is this? The Resistance needs volunteers. Translated from shellish. The Ket have felt the power of the resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Vold are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we are meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you will find a new family in the resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The resistance defends the future of Angara. Join us. Okay.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
How do I get to it? Docking access controls.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go?
Yes.
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew. I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
Yeah, I'm
And
confused
now we
too.
have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Be nice to him if he's like, that's so rude.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to just listen up?
Begging, interesting strategy.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that. Jal has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jal, seriously.
Settle down. Ryder's right.
Thank you,
There's an
Leo.
Angara right here. Let's hear from the
Thank
new guy.
you. Only reasonable person here.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
This is
We
our
have a
mission.
plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jal?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jal's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Aval is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Yes, it is.
Don't know yet. Just be ready to go at a moment's notice. Got it?
What?
You bet.
Jal, give Kello the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Okay, I just want to read more about Angara. Okay, Angara history. Let's see. Okay, so many historical records of the Angara have been lost, but what survives tells the story of how ancient Angara achieved spaceflight. Eventually, they settled on 5 separate garden worlds, including Vold. The Scourge attack in approximately 2400 CE by our calendar, the phenomena devastated the Helios cluster, destroying many Angaran cities and sent their culture into a decline. The Dark Age lasted for over a century before the Angara began to adapt to the new conditions in Helios. Eventually, the desperate Angara regained spaceflight capability and reestablished contact with one another, but the isolation had fostered separate cultural, political, and spiritual blocks. Angara struggled to find common ground. The struggle was ongoing when the Ket arrived 75 years ago. Okay, so the Ket are from, like, either a different part of the Andromeda galaxy or maybe just a different galaxy in general. Okay. Or, no, they must be from a different part of the Andromeda galaxy. Okay, anyways. The struggle was ongoing when the Ket arrived 75 years ago. The Archon exploited their disparity and began a brutal conquest of the Helios cluster. Is the Archon the Ket? Ironically, as several Angaran histories point out, a common enemy provided the impetus to unite. Today, the Angara continue their efforts at reconstruction and resistance. The arrival of the Ket stunned and divided the Angara. As described by Jal, infighting was used as a means of conquest by the Ket, but the presence of the common enemy eventually galvanized the Angara to work together. The various resistance groups merged into the organized Angaran resistance roughly 5 years ago under Ephra's command, supported by prominent families and determined to stop their Ket oppressors. The resistance headquarters are on Aya for security reasons. Neither Ephra will provide details of the resistance organizational structure, but it can be assumed that there are multiple independent cells across the cluster. Many non-resistance Angara support their work either logically or financially. The resistance specializes in assassination, sabotage of Ket facilities, deployment of supplies to besieged populations, and rescue and rehabilitation of Angaran prisoners. Many members of the Angaran resistance have joined up with the Nexus militia, enlisting Apex support for their missions. What? They've joined up with Nexus militia? When? We just made contact with them. Some senior officers have opened treaty with negotiations on the Nexus. I'm so confused. Jal describes the Rokir as dangerous cousins, ruthless and single-minded. The Rokir's propaganda describes their intent to drive all alien invaders, both Milky Way and Ket, out of the Helios cluster. The Rokir were founded by Axel, a charismatic Angaran who once studied with the Moshe. Jal explains that Axel was captured by the Ket and held in a forced labor camp for over a standard year, while the resistance could not risk rescue. Though he survived, Axel was embittered against the resistance and alien life. Upon his escape, he recruited young Angara and disaffected resistance members into an independent force named for fearsome soldiers from Angaran mythology, the Rokir. The arrival of the Nexus portrayed as further invaders by Axel provoked the Rokir past breaking point. They are now engaged in full-fledged guerrilla operations against non-Angarian inhabitants of the cluster. The Angaran resistance officially disavows Rokir, but family and political interconnections complicate any organized opposition to them. Fiend, the Archon. Okay, what is the Archon? The Ket present a mysterious but ever-present danger in the Helios cluster. As the militia struggles to gather any details on their plans or motivations, rumors have reached the Nexus of a Ket's leader, a powerful military commander known as the Archon. The Archon is said to command the Ket from a dreadnought out in unknown space and is only rarely sighted planetside. Thus far, these sightings are always at remnant dig sites or Ket-controlled remnant structures. The Archon's interest in the remnant remains unexplained, but intelligence gathering continues. Okay, we don't need to read those ones. Okay. And then we still Don't really know much about the remnants. Okay. Okay. Go to either Havarl or Vold. Jowl has suggested 2 ways to gain the trust of Evra and the Angara. One mission is on planet Havarl and the other's on Vold. Travel to Vold. Travel to Harval. I guess we gotta go to both of them. Okay, I guess we'll just go to whichever one's closer. Okay. Before we do that, I just want to check my clothing. So I just want to go to my room. And I just want to quickly... How do I leave? Should I, like, chat with the crew members?
Still compiling my first impressions. But even their body language is so... emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
No, I wanted to talk to Lexi.
Ryder?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Sounds fun.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Get movie night started.
So, Jarl.
So,
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
No bigots allowed. So are you.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
What do you mean
Perhaps
calling him a
then,
bigot? Jeez.
If we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them.
Is he hitting on me?
I should get back to my work.
You're interesting.
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better, or just share a hobby.
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
Okay.
Yes?
What's your story, Joel? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
That's interesting. Thank you. That's enough. Until we've established a better trust with each other.
He's like,
That's
leave me
enough.
alone.
Until we've established a better trust with each
Leave
other.
me alone. Alright, I guess we should probably talk to everyone. Okay. Should I talk with these two first? Maybe. Tech Lab. Alright, so we talked with Jal. We chatted with Liam. We chatted with Lexi. Alright, let's go back quickly to the bridge. And we can chat with the other two up here. Wait, is this the bridge? No, this is the meeting room. Okay, this is not the bridge. Okay, who's down here? I guess is that Peavy?
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
I assume you're kidding. Obviously she's kidding.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company.
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you?
Oh my god.
Don't worry,
that's so
Ryder.
cringy.
I'm
I
relentless.
can't.
It relaxes me.
Who wrote this dialogue? Wow.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
That's
You
why
know
is the flirting so like awkward? I like it when you flirt. Jesus.
There you are. Gotcha.
Oh, now we can flirt with him?
Now that you got me, what are you gonna do with me?
I was talking to the engine. A certain thingamajig was playing hard to get. You're not hitting on me, are you?
Not very well, if you have to ask.
Hey, it's not that. It's just that I'm not into women.
Ah, good to know.
Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost heads up. We should play sometime.
You might regret it.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Sounds like you're flirting with me, Gil. Alright, I guess Cora's down here so we can chat with her.
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
At least we know the enemy.
He's also the first cat who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True, they can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Okay.
Aya has...
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
How come I can't flirt with him? He's like the only one. Him and the Krogan are the only two I haven't been able to flirt with yet.
Every good space station needs a big lake, maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong. 70 kilos is enough mass for another person. Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look? All right, I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
Do we have a stowaway? Rem Tech. To Ryder from PB. Thanks to that remnant storage box from the Eos vault, all I need is one particular piece of Rem Tech to complete my project. My scanner located what I need on VLOD. If we have a chance, can we find it? Free for an interview. Hello Ryder. Word is you had a successful mission on Eos. Well done. Want to talk about it on Cat? We already did that. I blame you. To Ryder from Gil. You know that guy Bailey you ran into on Nexus? Whatever you said to him, he decided to reach out to me. Forwarding this message. Gil. I hope you are well. Our time working together on Nexus was invigorating, and I'm sure you are invigorating your colleagues on the Tempest now. I envy them and your Pathfinder, but I suppose the work you're doing now and the pioneers you're supporting need and probably deserve to be invigorated more than the rest of us. Snip. It drones on for 6 pages like that before he asks me if I'd like to get a drink. I feel invigorated now, don't you? I'm sorry, Gil. This is not my problem. To Ryder from Cora. Thanks for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Oh, that's nice. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress like fuel serves fire. Okay. P.S. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. To Ryder from PB. Your doctor is one of the nosiest Asari I've ever met, and that's saying a lot. She needs to take down 4 or 5 notches, or I won't be long for this show, which would be too bad, I think. I mean, PB, you were also in cryo. I'm sure there was a whole slew of medical procedures that like you had to undergo before you were even accepted into this program. Suck it up. To Ryder from Liam. Hey Pathfinder, just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we got to fix things. Soon as we have people on the ground, I'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just make it happen is why I joined Hus T1. And exactly why I came here. We'll do it. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to frontiers, genres include. Okay, well. You're the boss. To Ryder from Vetra. Pathfinder, I thought I ought to clarify. I know I said something about back channels doing what I have to do. Being on the Nexus during the bad times, a lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things because survival just isn't that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help you. So if there's anything you don't like, I won't do it. Simple as that, Petra. Spirituality. Dear Ryder, I'm grateful for our talk earlier. Even if we ended up disagreeing, debate can be invigorating. To Ryder from Jal. A manifest of items that I have brought aboard your ship, the Tempest. Blankets and bedding, a small number of personal objects, 25 jugs of nourishment paste, armor, vials of salves, creams, and perfumes. I also brought my personal weapon. I hope this list is compliant. News from Eos. Pathfinder, I could use your help with something Hanley's working on. I don't fully understand, so I'll explain. From Liam, come by when you got a minute. Got an idea, I'm gonna run by you. Is that everything? Okay. Okay. I just want to find my room. And we have to talk to the Krogan guy. Okay, let's just see here. Map. Okay, so if we go down a level... What is that? Sam. Vetra. Oh yeah, we haven't talked to Vetra yet. PB. Cora. Alright, let's go down a level then. There we are. Alright, let's talk with Sam first. Or not? Does Sam not have a little thingy? Oh, there it is.
Hello, Ryder. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what humanity has learned.
Okay. Scott and I.
What was Dad's take on Scott and I?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Okay. Memory triggers. Okay.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes. This terminal provides a direct link to my servers in Samnode on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Okay. That's useful.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes, lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor. Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Okay. We need to change this. Okay. Customize colors. Oh, I see. There we are. So that's what it looks like now, right? Perfect. Sorry. Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay. There we are. Okay, we got that. I guess we have to talk to a few more people. Who's here? Nobody's in the bathroom. Somebody in here. Nobody's in here. Somebody down here. Medbay. Nobody is in medbay. Okay, what about this room?
Your take on the Angara, old man?
Strong.
How'd you resist all that tasty fruit on Aya, huh?
Check your helmet before you put it on. This scratch? He was sleeping in mine. Need something? Need something done?
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Can I chat with him? Okay.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Okay, so I think we've spoken to everyone now. So now let's go to a planet. Okay, so we can go up here. Ladder, ladder, ladder.
Anomaly detected.
Should we like scan some of these? Let's see, the Angara have established a research station on the boiling toxic surface of Mayrave, but it appears unmanned and in danger of destruction. Perhaps Angara lacked the resources to maintain it. Okay, so then there's nothing to scan here, right?
I'm picking up something.
Obeiro.
Anomaly on sensors.
Obeiro's surface is primarily composed of iron, but mountains rich with less common metals dot the landscape. Scans indicate that Angara have often sent mining expeditions here.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Okay.
I'm picking up something.
Sansesiol.
I'm picking up something.
Despite its comfortable temperature and gravity, Sansesiol's composition is highly toxic and inimical to most life forms. It would be difficult at best to colonize. Oh.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
A Ket satellite is well concealed low in Sansesiol's orbit, doubtless designed to observe Angarian activities in the system. Disabling it permanently is a simple task. Okay.
Anomaly on sensors.
Fetvan. Every century, Fetvan's orbital path takes it dangerously near a stretch of Scourge. It appears to be bleeding atmosphere as a consequence.
I'm picking up something.
On here? Let's see. Aya is a small, almost tropical world. Its unique position, held by both the Scourge and Helis's black hole, has allowed it to go undetected by the Ket. Aya is a sovereign world of the Angara. All initiative personnel must conform to early contact protocols. Right. There was like...
Anomaly
what
on
is...
sensors.
Oh. What's the anomaly? Can I like... It's like behind... I don't know. What's the anomaly? Oh.
Probes launched. tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium. Okay. Okay, good. We're good now. Nice. We're at 100%. Okay, let's go to the cluster map. Okay, so... Oh my gosh. Helios cluster. Right. There's so much. Okay. So there's like 2. I feel like we should go to Havari first, maybe. Or should we go to Vol? Actually, let's go to Vol.
Anomaly detected.
Let's just explore everything here first. Fuck it. Past 55.
Anomaly detected.
Hydrogen and methane comprise the bulk of past 55's atmosphere. Innumerable tiny satellites drift low in the gas giant's orbit.
Deploying probe.
To just blah 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 blah.
Detecting
whatever.
what's left of a ship.
This empty Angarian escape pod appears to have been drifting over past 55 for nearly a decade. Markings suggest it came from an exploratory vessel. Its data is now yours to carry forward. Nice.
I'm picking up something. I'm picking up something.
Dictyvios is largely covered in oceans of nitrogen churned by powerful winds. The storms make detailed surface scans difficult.
Probes launched. Getting a scan. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Guess it makes sense to meet the resistance first, potentially.
Okay, bundle up, people.
I'll stay on my nice warm ship.
All right, Velod is a, or Veiled or whatever, is a world going through an ice age. Once packed with dozens of major urban centers, most of Vold's Angarian population now lives in scattered settlements. The remains of vast ancient cities are still entombed in ice. Alert, Vold is a stronghold of the Ket. Caution advised. Viability level. PB secret project. Meet the resistance. Trading favors. Okay, so we can do some stuff here. Landing zone. Let's see. Is this better? No. Okay, those are both scopes. Okay. I'm sure we're fine. Okay. Sure. Okay. I don't want to take Cora. How do I not take Cora? There we are. I want to take Jal. It makes sense to take Jal. Can I change his clothing?
Take her down, Callow. We designated this planet Habitat 6. Original readings suggest that it had a breathable, nitrogen-rich atmosphere and oceans of H2O. I take it that's no longer the case. All H2O on Habitat 6, Vold to the Angara, is ice. And those oceans, frozen over completely. There goes the dream of a seaside property. That's a pretty intense blizzard. LZ is on the windward side of the mountain. Conditions are bad. I'm tracking gale force squalls.
We're good. We're good.
You sure? Want us to get out and push?
Very funny, Ryder.
I feel like I should be wearing a helmet. Okay. Okay, we just gotta... So this is what we're doing. Vold is the home to the Angarian resistance, the fight that cut across the planet and the system. Okay. Alright. Alright guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the game here for today, and then yeah, all of next video we'll fully explore this planet to the best of our abilities, and then move on to the next one if we finish that in a timely manner, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, that's it for today guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!